Hello and welcome to Avenging Past 7. This is day 206 of our free-to-play farming guide where am I in the right account? I don't think I am. Hold on. I am not in the right account. But this is day 206 of our free-to-play farming guide where we are following the APGains farming guide. And we're following the APGains 2022 farming guide because I already got so far through it whenever he moved over to 2023 farming guide, so I'm just sticking with it. I know I've been getting a lot of questions about that in Discord and on the comments on YouTube, and so just going ahead and making that clear in case anyone who is a newer viewer is wondering about that. In other news, we have Grand Arena this week. On some good news, I think Grand Arena on the first one will go really well. I think it's going to be a great video. It's going to be a lot of fun, so please make sure to check that out. And the second part of that is that I still don't have enough Amis to give Wampa his Ami. I think I'm at 15. I might be at 16 after this Galactic Challenge crate. I get those rewards. Maybe 17 when I get the second one. I'm not sure. I don't think I'm going to have enough by the time lock-in happens. So it's a little frustrating, it's a little sad, because I really want the Wampa Ami on the alt account, but I'm still not there. Let's see, how many Amis am I going to have on the YouTube? Okay, I have 20. So, I asked yesterday, where should I put that Ami? And the only comment I got in regards to that was onto Poggle, which I'm not against putting it on Poggle, because my guild works really hard on territory war, and we really want to, have those good geo teams. But, and here's the but, I don't have that many Amis on GAC characters. I don't think my bounty hunters team that I'm currently working on uses any Amis, so they're a little bit out of the picture. CR Sonic commented that I should be able to go after Chewbacca soon, and you're right. I should be almost there. The one thing we're waiting on is mods on Mando, and he's at gear 9, so that's not too bad. And mods on Grief Karga, and he's on gear, what's that, 5, 6, 7, which isn't the worst, but I would like him to be a little bit higher, which we might be able to do right now. So I'm going to go ahead and request those anyways, because I'm about to use all of them up, if I do get them. Now let's go after them real quick. Okay, there's 2. And come on. Alright, come on. Give me something. Alright, there's another 2. That worried me for a second. Alright, we'll go ahead and get him up to gear, was that gear 8? And then we are missing another gear. We're missing 11 of these. Can we get 11 of these? We can get 10. Then we just need 1 more. And I'm about to get a bunch of those off the raid, so I'll go ahead and use those. Alright, now we're up to gear 9. Alright, so we'll stop there. Gear 9 isn't too bad, so now I just need to invest into the mods. Which, yes, we do want that. And I don't really want to use that Omega just yet. And that's an Omega as well. Alright, so I think I'm happy with where our bounty hunters are now. I mean, I would like to get them up a little bit higher than Gear 9, but Gear 9 isn't the worst. We're going to be able to Relic Bosk soon. Where are we with Relicking Bosk? We are 12 of these away. Yeah. If I could Relic Bosk before Grand Arena triggers, that would be awesome as well. Let's see, I'll go ahead and spend those. So now we're 7 away. If it comes down to it, I might spend the crystals. I'm going to try not to. Logan told me they're not worth it, and he put that in one of the comments. But to have a Relic Bosk Bounty Hunter team in this Grand Arena, I feel like would be really, really nice. I will try to mod my Bounty Hunters today. And then with those modded Bounty Hunters, tomorrow we will try to go after Chewbacca. And maybe we can get Chewbacca to a place where he can at least be usable in Grand Arena this week. That would be really nice. Our last Grand Arena went horrible. Now, it was a 3v3. 5v5 is a much easier and much more fun way to play Grand Arena. Let's see. Chewbacca just uses a bunch of health mods, doesn't he? So let's grab some more health mods. I did just look something up and I thought, you know, that's kind of cool. I believe new DLC is coming out for the LEGO Star Wars Complete, or Skywalker Saga. And one of the DLCs is a pre-made character. And the pre-made character is Luke Skywalker. But this Luke Skywalker is not what you would expect. It is the Ralph McQuarrie design for Luke. Did I already do this? I feel like I did. Yeah. So it's the Ralph McQuarrie design for Luke Skywalker, and I think that's really cool. One thing I really like that Dave Filoni has done multiple times is takes the Ralph McQuarrie design of characters and try to incorporate them into Clone Wars or Rebels or his new live-action shows, and I think that's really cool. To go ahead and, you know, a lot of Ralph McQuarrie's designs were used as a basis, a starting point for their character designs in the original trilogy, but they weren't where it ended up. And so I think using them to, you know, kind of like as a how the character looked before they looked like that in the shows, in the canon, I think is a really nice way to give, you know, some what would be the word? Respect, some honor to what he did for Star Wars. Wampa is now at 330 shards. That is fantastic for us. We will start working on him soon. The problem is we are starting to hit another credit crunch for ourselves. And we have a few other characters that are a bit more important than Wampa right now. Especially that, you know, like we're working on our bounty hunt. We're trying to finish our bounty hunters so that we can then go and finish Chewbacca. And so, like, even though we're about to finish bounty hunters, we could then go into Wampa. We got to do Chewbacca before going into Wampa. So we got some stuff beforehand. But at the least, you know, maybe I can get the Ami quickly on Wampa. That would be nice. That would be very nice. Today's going to be a good day. I can already tell. I've been able to talk throughout this whole video about something I feel like is interesting. Whereas yesterday I felt like I was quiet the whole day. But also, you know, just waiting a little while to allow myself to wake up before hitting record makes it a lot easier to keep talking throughout the video. Yesterday I kind of woke up and hit record right away. So, yeah. I think that's all of our activities. What are they? Yeah, daily activities. I'm happy to be back into 5v5 arena. I'm happy that that's coming back around, cause, man, those last few Grand Arenas were tough. They were a challenge, for sure. See, let's go ahead and get all of these. Sundays and Mondays are nice in Galaxy of Heroes because you get all of these extra. Ooh, looks like I can go for that last one now. Let's try it out. Maybe we can get it. That would be awesome. That would be really cool. let's see, what is the next video game that you're excited about? The Portkey Games, who makes the Harry Potter games now, they have announced that they are making a Quidditch game, and I think that's really cool. I remember that, what was it, back in 2003, I believe it was, there was a Quidditch game that was released, and I've played the Game Boy version of it, and I thought it was really, really, really fun. Um, and now that they're coming out with another game based on Quidditch, I think is really cool. I really enjoy Harry Potter merchandise, movies, video games. When Hogwarts Legacy came out, I loved it. Loved Hogwarts Legacy. My only complaint was that there was no Quidditch. And now we're getting a Quidditch game, which is probably why there is no Quidditch in that one. But either way, I've been reading about, what people are saying about it, what it looks like. I saw some things on Reddit about it, and I think what it looks like, what it reminds me of, is the video game Rocket League, if you've ever played that. Which, over the years, I've really enjoyed Rocket League, but Rocket League was really difficult to get to a place where I really enjoyed playing the game. And the reason being is it's a very strange game to play. The controls took a long time to get used to. The mechanics were, it had I think the word would be a high skill ceiling. But once I got to a point where I was decent, competent at the game, and had a friend there who was near my skill level, we could have a lot of fun playing it. I think it looks like the Quidditch game will be similar to that when reading about it online. I read on Reddit that they're changing some of the rules of the game to make it more of a fun environment to play the game rather than what the rules were in the books, which part of me doesn't like because I'm a purist when it comes to fandoms. I like things to be how they are in the original, most and a lot of the time. But another part of me thinks that, well, I'm glad that they're trying to look at it in a way where they want the game to be fun while still being accurate to the game, and trying to mix those concepts. So I'm excited about that. I hope that I don't know if they have an official release date yet. I really don't. I tried looking that up last night, and the only thing I could see I was finding was that their release of the beta, which was going on this past weekend. So I don't know if when the game is planned to come out, but I can promise you I will be picking that up when it does come out because I love some Harry Potter, just like I love Star Wars. It's a good mix of the two. But with all of that said, I hope that y'all have a fantastic day, and may the Force be with you.